episode 2 of the equipment tour series and do it on the map that I've been playing on recently. That, just to be honest with you, I can't even tell you the name of because I can't pronounce it. It is Michamp or something. I really can't pronounce it. But that is what we're going to do. We are going to do the equipment tour of what I've got on here and do maybe a little bit of fertilizing possibly, but we're going to do the equipment tour first and see how the crops grow between now and then. But obviously we're looking at the main house. And then my new favorite pickup in the game that I run on every single map, this should not surprise anyone, is the TT HD flatbed, which is nasty because I don't ever wash the equipment. Hashtag never wash the equipment. And then we'll go to this building, which is, these two middle tractors aren't supposed to be down here, but they are. But this is obviously like the mowing part. Here is the Pottinger Nova Cat. This is the one that you can switch between crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Brain fart. Wide or narrow swath. We'll just call it that and go on with it. And then there's the matching one for the rear. And my new favorite tractor in game, the 1450. My goodness, do I love this tractor. If it didn't have the cab on it, it would really remind me of tractors I ran when I was growing up. Old school Internationals. Love it. And then, of course, it's the only tedder that I run. The largest Pottinger in game. Here's this little tractor right here is a mod that we got not too long ago, and I'm actually kind of falling in love with this little tractor. I mean, it's in small tractors in the store. It's only pushing 100 some horsepower, which that's all this one's got too, but I'm actually like falling in love with this little tractor. It really does come in handy. And yeah, I've got front loaders on like everything that will take one, even though I don't even have any front loaders whatsoever on this map. But I've always put them on there just in case. But like as I was saying, I love this little tractor. This little thing is really proving its worth. Working with the tedder and sometimes the windrow and different little implements that it can run. And then we get into another case. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, you're going to figure out pretty quick that there's a lot of case equipment on my maps. Um, this is the modded Puma that we got. Got the big old chunky tires on it. Oh, I love them. This is actually the 230 Puma, or 240 Puma, that's what it is, 240 Puma. Of course, front loader, even though I don't have one. Let's see, the Puma has got a decent horsepower. Um, the exact horsepower without going in here and looking, I can't tell you. You're not supposed to be looking. Close your eyes, close your eyes. And open them, you're good. There it is. It's the CVX tuned. That one's got 300 horsepower from what it's showing in my owned items. Uh, but I like it. You want to put the big monitors in it, even though they don't do anything. It's still cool. And we'll move on. Hello. I see you, Roblox. Uh, we have the Merge Max, which I've not used up until recently for a long time. Uh, it actually, I started using it now just because this map is really small. Uh, so it works good because you can switch it between the sides and everything. And yes, I have Straw Harvest installed. There's the Primos 5000, which I've not used in a while. Don't know really why I have it, but I've still got it on here. Keep thinking I'm going to use it. And then to run it, the Fent 1050. The forestry stuff just looks cool. That's the reason it's on there. And I decided to put a weight on the front of this tractor just because of the huge horsepower requirement of the Primos. But the funny part is, it's a class weight. But that that class weight is just such a high weight, or high, like, it weighs so much, as weird as that is to say about a weight. That's the reason it's on there. It drops the front of this tractor down quite a bit when it's not hooked to anything. But oh, I turned the far radio down. Forgot it was turned up. The only thing that I've got on here that'll run the Primos. And I've figured out to run it, the best way to do it is to set this tractor's cruise at about 4 to 5 miles an hour, and it'll just truck right along and does fine. Well, I don't have anything in that little building. I've only used this when I first moved the equipment to the farm. But this is the new low loader that we got. The ORM or OPM or whatever it is. And I've got another low loader on this map. Although I like this one a lot better and I need to sell the other one. Because this one doesn't take 30 minutes for the ramp to lower. Which is nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. And my trailer. I could use a bigger one, but I love these Joskin Transpaces. You throw these Joskins and put black rims on them, throw the Case IH red color on them, and God, they look good. They're pretty. Although this one is a little dirty. Not bad though, not nearly as dirty as I thought it would be. And I don't know why I crouched for. Now this poor machine, it's had a rough way to go. The Shootamaker loading wagon, it's the 56,000 liter one. It's had a rough way to go. Because it picks up all my straw, all my grass, all my hay. It's had a rough life. But I throw it behind that Fent, or I've got another tractor that could easily run it. I don't remember the horsepower requirement for it, but I got a couple of good tractors that can pull it, and they rock it out when they get it. We're gonna get this truck over here and use it to get around the farm, because I'm not gonna cheat and skip through my machines by clicking through them. That would reveal too many secrets. That would reveal where everything's at. Here, obviously, buy anything mods. Can't do a map without it. Can't do a map without it. This is actually one of the new Missy B mods that came out. I'll tell you about that Ravenport map. That took probably, I don't remember how much time worth of landscaping. I know it took at least $8 to $12 million worth of money to landscape all that out. But so this is the new Missy B liquid storage. I like it. Missy B's got some good mods. I'm really impressed with their mods. So now this, I decided to get the pellet haul, but just get the haul. Decided not to worry about using all of their stuff. I had one here that had the crane, the pelletizer, everything, and I sold it. Which truck you talking about? The pickup or this big one? Because this one is actually the Hulk Plus Plus or the Warrior Plus Plus. I actually can't even remember. I'd have to go into the store and look under trucks and tell you which one this is. This is the Warrior Plus Plus. On the pickup, okay, I can show you that too. The pickup is right here at the very end in the store, in vehicles, and in cars. It's the Lizard TT HD flatbed. And you can see that's my version of it. Case red, black bed, trailer hitch. This one is my big truck, which I bought this truck, brought it to the farm, and I've not used it since. It's nice, it's pretty, not dirty, ain't been beat the crapping back. Stacks type 2, tinted windows. I think it's matte black. Accessory color, what are you gonna call it? Type 2 bumper. It's got the lights in it. I actually ran trailer borg wheels instead of running Lizard, so I put off-road tires instead of road tires. And I put the long fenders that are painted to match the truck. This is basically what I want my work truck in real life to look like. But I got a brand new truck at work in real life, so it's okay. This little jewel was just added to the farm, I think is when this morning was when I added this. It is the 16 meter limpkin. I had the 9 point something. Let's see, I'll show you. This is what I had, the Case IH 480 disc harrow. It's a good disc harrow. I like it. I love that it's Case IH, but man, it's not big enough. We need a bigger one. So that's why I switched over to this limpkin after I seen the 10 meter one in the new mods. Because yeah, this gets my cultivating done a lot faster. I would get the 24 meter flexicoil like I normally use, but I just don't think it's going to get around too well on this map. That's one reason I kind of like this map, is because it's smaller, and because it's something different for me. This map being small is not something I'm used to playing on. I'm used to playing on Ravenport, Lone Oak, No Man's Land, Ningen Farms. I'm used to playing on big maps that require big equipment. And so I decided I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to get bored by doing the same old stuff. And this works because it fits through down all the roads when it's folded up, but it still covers a big area when you need it to. And I've still got molasses pallets sitting back here for the Primos that I bought, because I bought like 4 of them at once. And I was using the Case IH farm lift to move them around. Well, the Case red port. Don't know why I made it that color. Just thought it was kind of cool. That's what I was using to move those around, and I was trying to use it to move the pallets. I did okay stacking them on the trailer that I had and sold to move them with, which that's actually the only thing that truck has done over there, has took the pallets to sell them, and then I sold the trailer because I sucked at unloading it. I can't use pilot forks in this game. I don't know why. I just stink at it. Let's see. Over there, if I can get over here where you can see it. Right there. That is the multi-selling station. Got to have the multi-selling station. I mean, if you're going to have one, you got to have the other. I mean, let's be serious. That's the only way to go. Now, go up to the second level of the farmyard. That's one reason I love this farm. It's got a soil road right here. And it's 2 levels. I guess we'll stop right here since you can see the stuff poking out. Wound up getting this truck to be my water truck. Case IH red, chrome tank. The, what is this? DGX 26 640 under animals in the store. It's It's good because it fits in tight places, holds 25,000 liters, I think's what it is. Perfect thing to move you water and stuff for your animals. Here, this little guy was part of the new mods there within the last week or so, I believe it was. This is the modded 232 New Holland skid steer, the one where you can do the tinted windows, the blue power logos, change all the colors, wide tracks, with a high dump bucket. I love these high dump buckets because of the fact that you can get up there and then just throw the bucket forward and dump it instead of having trying to reach and pull a trailer back or what have you. Which this little skid steer, all it's used for is to clean up the silage that the cows spit out. And of course, if you're gonna do cows, you gotta have a food mixer for TMR. And this is actually from the Anderson DLC, obviously, because this is Anderson. It is the Smart Mix A700. Has left and rear dumps, and left and right dumps, and a rear dump. And it's actually like the smallest one that comes with it. And the reason I chose it is because I'm not running a big farm. Well, I take that back. I've turned this into a big farm. The farm's growing, but I'm not running a lot of cows. Last check, I think I had 10. And on other maps, other cattle operations where I've focused more on the cattle or what have you, I've ran the 30,000 or just under 30,000 liter one. I've ran like 45,000 liter Silo King one. This map, I said I don't need nothing big, so I just went with the small Anderson. But that's basically the cattle stuff. Where is my special thing at? Okay, I think it's around back. Okay, you'll see the other thing for the cows in a few minutes. It's hidden back there somewhere. Now these bays are supposed to have tractors in them, but obviously they don't. Now, all the case equipment you've seen, and there's more to come. Did you think you was gonna see a John Deere on this map? Or on my farm? Well, yeah, I do. The new modded 6M that come out. White tires, wheel weights, blacked out to the T. Just call me the Night Rider, baby. Well, this tractor don't get used a whole lot, but every now and then I'll pull this tractor out and use it for something. I don't know what, but it mainly gets used to pull stuff around if I need something to move something. And again, if you've watched my other videos, did you think he's going to see anything different? The Lizard 6M plow. Not a whole lot of explanation needed there. And over here, this is where one of the tractors down there is supposed to be. We got the Case 380 Magnum. As DJ loves, the floaters. The big, huge floaters with weights. I love these things. They remind me so much of a competition pulling tractors tires, and I love it. You can see it's been used quite a bit. I don't use it as much now, but it's that it's done on this farm. And go over the Man 6x6 from Black Sheep Modding. I'm telling you, them guys knocked it out of the park with this truck. It's absolutely amazing. Not run it a whole lot here recently just because of running the Joskin trailer. But case red, black strip, black skip, case red frame on the skip. Same thing here, black skip, case red frame, and the trailer that goes with it. Oh, these tires. Crouch. There we go. Crap, hit the button. There we go. Those tires, oh my god. I love those tires. They look so good. Like if we had like a real mud mod for console, which will never happen, but if it ever did, those would be so cool to get through the mud with. Let's check out the planting operations. How much poo the cows put out? Oh, they're piling up poo. Let's go this way. Horse. 18 meter. This is for corn, which I do usually do at least one cornfield, maybe a sunflower field. It's kind of on that. Uh, every crop rotation. Um, I use it because it's just big, plain and simple. It's big, and does fertilizer and seed and gets the job done quickly. Which I actually have one field of corn down there right now. I didn't do any sunflowers this time. This was just bought this morning to replace the horse planter that I had. Planter, seeder. You're going to hear me call both of them planters or both of them seeders, so just be prepared for that. Uh, the Amazon Condor 15001. As I said in DJ's stream today when I was commenting, that she didn't see it, but you know, his chat is crazy. So, no hard feelings there. I commented and I told him, I said, I just replaced my cedar with your favorite. Can you guess what it is? It's the Amazon Condor 15001. And the reason I replaced mine and bought this one is because the one I was using was it's in cedars, and the one I was using, but yeah, it is on down through here. It's a horse. It is this one, the Evo 12375, and I had the Narrow Twins on it. Great cedar, love it. Thing works fantastic. Fast farms, great cedar. One problem: it's only 12 meters. It's taken forever to do a couple of my larger fields. So that is why I replaced it with the Amazon, which if we go back into the shop again, the Amazon Condor is 15 meters. It's 3 meters difference, but you'd be surprised on an overall time it takes to plant a field, the difference that those 3 meters will make. That's not a 3 meter implement, thank God, but it the 3 meter difference in the two of them will make a difference on how long it takes you to plant a field. I'll get back in the little truck. Back up. You can see the silo over there. I did add an extension to that. Because it is a multi-fruit silo. Base for this map, this is a multi-fruit silo. It's just not very large. It's a small one. And there was something I was trying to put in it and it wouldn't take it. I think it was pellets. And so I said, okay, that's not gonna work. I gotta be able to put these in there. Hi Jace, what's up? And here, this is likely the only place I could find to put these. And yes, I have two Draper 45-foot headers. This one, yep, you couldn't tell by looking at it. It's beat to crap. That's the first one that I bought. And this one is the new one. Clearly by the shiny prettiness of it. This header has not touched the crop yet. Bought it, brought it to the farm, parked it. It's not touched the crop yet. Because I had completed harvest and was getting ready to do planting when I bought that one. Now, try to keep that over there hidden. Here, we have a couple of nice toys. Turn. If you're running wheel loaders on your map, thank you, Jace. I appreciate that. I highly suggest this wheel loader. This is the 435 Stage 5 JCB. I've got the CSZ equipment pack. I've got a high capacity bucket off hit that holds 5,000 liters. The bucket, there's nothing special about it. The JCB wheel loader, on the other hand, this is the one that you can put the Stage 5 engine in. It has so much horsepower. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, Red Cat Red. Normally I run duals, but I've got something else on the farm here in a second. You're going to see that I could not run duals on this loader and be able to use it for what I use it for. Trek 600. You're going to see one of these on pretty much every single map I do. It's always going to have forestry, and it's always going to be case red. Just because I've not used it a lot on this map. I've took out a few trees here and there on a couple of grass fields, and I took out one on this farm yard here, but I always keep one on the farm, even if they don't see a lot of use, just for the simple fact that you always could find a use for one of those. Here's what I was talking about for the cows. The new Missy B tanker, the small one. 25,000 liters, chrome wheels, red chrome tank. Oh, I love this little thing. I'm not hot on this steering axle. I'm not hot on that. I can't back it. I drive an 80-foot tractor trailer for a living, and I can't back a front steer axle. But that's plenty big enough for what I need on this farm. I'm not doing anything with liquids that requires anything more than that. I don't do slurry spreading. I don't do manure spreading. I don't do anything with digestate. Literally, I sell slurry. I sell it at the sell anything mod. So, no use for any of that stuff. Here is why the wheel loader has these small wheels. Small bunker silo. And that silage is done. I just haven't took it out. It is actually grass that come off the, I started running a new crop, actually the whole left side of my, and DJ can't say it, and I guarantee I'm not going to be able to either, because I tried it earlier. The Herman something grass? Yeah, it's the grass that comes from that. Yes, there is a fun ramp here. The reason for this was, when it was bought and placed down, and there's a floodlight back there too. Actually, get out. Oh crap! I'm stuck in the ramp. Crap! In the truck. Don't run into it. That's smart. See, here's this in case red with the beacon on it, and it's all the way up. Because when this ramp was bought and placed down, I was actually using the loader to scoop out silage and put it in a trailer. And it was getting dark, so I wanted to finish it, so put that up. Now, we'll back out. We'll go around here, and I'll show you a couple of my babies in a second. I'll show you these first. This one, big one. Pretty, clean, never touched the field. It's the QS16, Quasar QS16 corn header. This one, dirty. It's been in the field a few times. It is the Quasar QS9. I believe it's the 9-meter version. So they're the exact same header, just one's like 12 meters, something like that, and the other one's 9. And now, yes, this is on console. It's on PlayStation 4. We'll show you my babies. And I actually sent DJ this picture during stream. He actually said he'd look at it afterwards. This is right. I sent him a picture just like this. I said 7130. That is nasty. And 7240. That has never touched dirt. The reason for this is because I've got the 7130 here that holds 10,000 liters, and it's got about 5+ hours of real world use time on it. As you can tell by looking at it, you can't tell that there's a C there, you can't tell it says actual flow. You can barely read the numbers. I mean, it's had a lot of use and it's real dirty. Needs to be repaired, but it's actually started slowing down on its combining speed. We'll get it repaired eventually, though. But I realized I needed more help in harvesting my fields because that thing was, it's just taking a lot longer to harvest with it now because the farm's growing. I'm doing more fields, bigger fields. So I went to my go-to baby, the 7240. 1000 singles from Michelin, 14.4 capacity, long folding pipe. And of course, if it's got a US version, I'm gonna have it. But that would be it, combine wise. Lime spreader, because I do leave lime turned on. It's the same lime spreader every single map. Same one. Bredel with extension, 6 meters disc and wide tires. Same lime spreader on every map. This is the trailer that I was talking about I need to sell. This little lizard right here. Now, I'll give it to this little trailer. It looks good. It looks like a real, a real world equipment, small equipment truck, or trailer rather. It does its job. And it has a cool feature. You can actually unfold it and these open. What purpose that serves, I don't know, but it does. But the thing of it is, and I like the 3 axles too. But the thing of it is, it takes forever for these stinking ramps to go up and down. I don't have that kind of time. They have to go up and down quickly. So, probably gonna sell that. Just ain't done it yet. And my most favorite sprayer, the Welker Farms Big Brute with the wide tires, chrome wheels. Love, love, love this sprayer. There is bigger. I'm pretty sure that the Hardy Rubicon's bigger, which I have used. Which you might have. But I love it. Love Big Brute. He's pretty dirty, as you can see, but still like him. I like the Welkers too. I watch their videos sometimes on their YouTube channel, and I love it. Let's see. I just shut that truck off. Come on. Dolly, come on, don't shut the truck off, dummy. Let's go around through here. And I crashed. Big butt power. I wish. It'd be cool to have one like that, to have a big butt power on console, but I don't think Giants would allow it. Could you imagine trying to drive that Big Brute with that much power? Good night. I wouldn't ever be able to get my fertilizing done. And these fields are planted, they're just not grown yet. I didn't buy that forestry section, I don't think. I did buy all the rest of this though. This is one field. It is barley. Oh, yeah, you and me both. This one's wheat. It needs lime. Did not know that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on PC I'd like to have on console. I don't know. I guess we'll just see whenever SS News comes out tomorrow, because I don't know anything. The only modder that I've ever talked to is I've talked to Alien Jim. Like, we literally had 4 messages back and forth. That's it, between the both of us. And talked to MJ. in DJ's chat. That's it. So I have no connections to any modders or giants or anything. So I know nothing. It's like I know nothing. That's pretty much it. Yeah, this is the cornfield. Uh, okay, you're good. Uh, I've not asked DJ what the secret is. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hit him up and ask him what it is. And he promised whoever told him the big secret that he wouldn't say nothing until FS News or whatever. So I'm not going to ask him to break that vow to keep it a secret. That's just not the way I am. Let's see, these 3 fields are mine. This one is soybeans. I think these 2 are also. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if it is. I really doubt it. Let's see, soybeans. And this one's soybeans. Yep, soybeans. The last I had heard about the sprayer, I had heard from DJ, and it was actually in one of his videos, I think, and it was just the other day, within the last, it was this week, and the sprayer was only like 75% done. So I highly doubt that's it. Um, it could be something else from them. It could be something from a different modder, something with giants. I have no idea. Oh yeah, it is. There's my pallet sell point. It does take loose pellets. Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Stone Valley's gonna be awesome because it's an American map. I'm about positive my brain's kind of having a fart right now. I'm pretty sure it's an American map, so it's gonna be awesome. I know Giants is based in Germany, so most maps are European. That's where most modders typically are from. But it's nice to get big American maps, so it's going to be really nice to see Stone Valley come out. Let's take a turn because this is one of my grass fields. It's actual grass. It's not for Herman rubber grass. This is also a normal grass field. This one is for Herman grass. Yep, see, for Herman something grass. And we'll drive up here, but they're the same thing. This field for Herman something grass, and that one is too. And also the field. Why does it look like there's corn growing back there? Oh, okay, that was just it rendering in. Okay. Yeah, the reason that I've done so many fields in that particular V-grass, we'll call it. V-grass is easier to say. Is because it gives you both. I've not seen County Line. I've seen Clutch talk about it, I think, and maybe Squad, but I've not seen a lot of it. The V-grass fields give you both grain and grass, so that's the reason I burn them up. Let me fix this fire radio. One of the things being a volunteer firefighter, you've got to have a fire radio on at home. Makes noise. I got a Pepsi can. I'm thirsty. Cheers. Very good. Very good. Love sitting around with a cold Pepsi. I thought I was going to come home, take a nap, and wind up eating and watching a little bit of TV, and decided to do a video. Because I promised DJ I was going to do this series. He asked me to do it. Because he's been in on some of my streams. And he told me one day, he said, man, he said, you need to do a series showing how you pick equipment. He said, your setups are absolutely, are just crazy. You need to do a series showing that off. I told him, I said, okay, I'll try to get it done. Uh, so, I decided to go ahead and, since I was home with nothing to do, you know, there ain't no work to do right now for my actual job because we haul car parts, so uh, you know, everything's shut down. Car companies have all stopped doing their manufacturing right now. So we're not hauling for anybody. We normally haul Ford, Nissan, Ford, Nissan, Toyota, Subaru, and Honda. Honda being the biggest contracts that we have with the company. And yeah, we've not done we're not doing anything right now. So yeah, literally all I've done today is I went and bought a new set of ratchet straps. Went and did I not re? Why is that not? Oh, okay, I know why. Um, and then went through and hauled a bed for someone that they had just bought. And then other than that, I've not done anything. So I come home and decided, well, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's do the second half of DJ's video. Second episode of the series that DJ wants to see. Turn lime off so I can see what's fertilized. I don't think I can fertilize anything else till it gets into its second growth stage. That's first stage. Come on, grow. I swear stuff grows slower on here than it does on anything else. Well, while we're waiting, we'll click over. Okay, yeah, they're all good. Yep, still got 10 moo-moos. And we'll look at the settings. I normally run on times 5. I just skate on times 120 to get the crops to grow. Are you growing yet? No, they are not. Um, I always run normal economic difficulty. I've started leaving traffic on a lot more than I used to. I'd always turn it off, but now I leave it on. Dirt, fast. The equipment looks good, dirty. Automatic engine start, off, always. Stop and go braking, off, always. Fuel usage, default, always. Because even on default, it's way too low. It's way too slow, the fuel usage is. They really need to make that more realistic. They probably never will, but man, would it be nice if they did. I don't know why I keep clicking out of the menu for. And then I always keep helper by everything turned on. Plant growth normally keep on normal. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow. Plant withering off, crop destruction off, periodic plowing off. Those things are all annoying. Lime required, I keep on most of the time. Because you only have to lime over 3 crops. Weeds, always off. Autosave, you're going to see that a lot. When I go into the pause menu, it stays on 5 minutes. Just because if you because I don't record all the time, so most of the time I'm just doing video or just playing. So it's always a thing of, is it already 7? Oh, crud. Alright, we're gonna put it on real time. That way we can try to get the fertilizing done. Brain fart. Squirrels. Okay, I know what I was gonna say. The reason for the autosave being on is because if you do something or something happens and you lose, and PlayStation loses power, Xbox loses power if you're on PC loses power or something, and you've just done a lot of work or something, and then you lose it all because of something happening, you know, that's gonna stink and you're gonna be mad about it. So autosave stays on most of the time. And if I'm getting ready to do a big landscaping job like I did on Ravenport, then yes, I will turn autosave off until I get the landscaping done the way I want it. Then I'll save it. Oh yeah, a little grass field here. Forgot about that. Then I will turn autosave off if I'm going to do a big landscaping job. Oh, I gotta point this out. This the modder that made this map did a really cool thing right here. Where you come into the river, because normally on this map, I believe, now I'm not sure. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that, brother. This map, I've sold all the animal pens except for the cow pen. They all are actually on the main farm, I think. Or in the general area, as far as I know. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I didn't look at any of the other animal pens because I don't do anything but cows. But right here, nice shallow crossing of the river that you can take a truck or a trailer very easily across to get water. And you can fill up with water out of here. Free water. What could be better? So that's a nice touch right there. We have got to get these. These fields need fertilizer. I could hire a worker, but I'm probably not going to because the workers are idiots. Even on here, they're idiots. With 1, 2, 3. We'll go into the menu and look after it saves, because like I said, autosave stays on when I'm playing. Let's see, 1 field, 2 fields, 3 fields. That one's partially, so we'll say 4. 5, 6, 7 of my 9 fields are square, and the workers are still idiots. So, hardly ever hire workers. I will. I do it, but it's just depending on what I'm doing, where it's at, have I done headlands, you know, things like that. A lot of these fields on here, you get you a big, yeah, I'm thrilled that there's 4 people watching it. I done one the other night and got as high as 5, 6, 7, something like that. So 4 thrills me. Um, for a long time, you know, the earlier videos on the channel, I there wouldn't be nobody watching. It would literally be me talking to nothing for an hour or 2 hours playing the game. So having even, you know, just the 4 of you watching means the absolute world to me. And those of you that subscribed, today during DJ stream, or subscribe now, or it blew my mind. It really blew my mind to see how the channel went from, 1 subscriber that subscribed, 6, 7 years ago. That's actually an ex-girlfriend, believe it or not. To 7, 8, 9 subscribers. Then it hit 10 this morning. DJ done his stream. Talked about this series that I'm doing, he specifically requested, and literally just watching the comments pop up in his chat, people saying they subscribed, and seeing the channel go from 10 to 38 in a matter of a few minutes. My cat, my cat is scratching on my recliner, and I'm not liking it. It no, in all seriousness, it really touched me. It blew my mind. Um, like the girlfriend I've got now, I've had for 3.5 years, and I went to her and I told her, I said, look, look, and I showed her. I said, look at my subscribers. Look how many I've got now, and it really meant the world to me. So I do very much from the bottom of my heart appreciate it. Okay, that's got the sappy part over. Let's see if we can get these done before the game actually turns dark on us. Because that will make it very hard to get the fertilizing done. Just because Big Brute don't have any lights on his boom. The only lights that Big Brute has is the headlights. So I won't be able to see the outer edges of the boom. So wheat and barley and stuff's okay for this to be able to see what you fertilize and what you haven't. Um, Corn is probably by far almost the best crop for being able to see what you fertilized and what you haven't. Ah, fit through there. Yes. Um, just because of the way that the corn grows, it makes it so much easier to see the ground under it. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Excuse me. As you can see how easy it is to see the difference in the ground color at the end of the booms. So, and I'm steering uphill for some reason. Why? Why, Big Brute? All you gotta do is drive straight. Which that's me driving, it's not a worker, so it's my own fault. Apparently I can't drive. I made a joke the other day to DJ. I said, Clutch is the best driver in Farm Sim. You're the second best. Let's just make me the third best. I I crash up crazy too, just like he does. So it happens. Thank goodness I didn't think I was gonna be able to hit all the way down. Because when I plant this, that's just what I'm usually do the same thing when I'm planting this field that I'm doing now, spraying it, going around the outside, and I can never get that run all the way down because of that wall. Why put the wall there? Put it in the water. Can't plant my field. The good thing is, let's see, we shouldn't have to do the Verherman something grass. Yeah, that's exactly how I do it, Roblox. I do share and hit start broadcasting, punch in all the hashtags and the video title and everything, and click start broadcasting. So, yep, that's exactly how I do it. Um, just because to me it's just easier to do it as a live stream, broadcasting it, than it is to try to record it, do everything else. I'm not good with recording and editing and all that. I know PlayStation has the share factory, but I don't know how to use it. I looked at it the other day to try to play around with it, but I don't know how to do it. So maybe one of these days I'll figure it out and can actually make cool videos. Well, see, that's exactly the way I was when I started doing them. So, I mean, don't feel bad. I've done several streams that nobody's watched. So believe me, I feel your pain on that. Yes, I have. Um, but I've not done it since the update. The last time I played Westbridge Hills was before the new update came out. And I did, I don't know what I did, but I think I broke it. I think I pulled a DJ and I broke the map somehow. And it, like, crashed or something on me. And I quit playing it for that reason. Hey guys, glad to see you back. You didn't miss much. We're just fertilizing the fields. Um, but yeah, Westbridge Hills, like, I don't know if I pulled a DJ and broke it and it crashed or what happened, but I couldn't play it, so I just got rid of the map, uninstalled it, everything like that. I've not been back on it since. Um, I kind of like to get back on it, but I've got so many mods installed that I have to delete a map every time I go to install a new one. I have 4 maps on my game. That's it, and 2 of them are Ravenport and Felsburn that come base with the game. That's how many mods I have installed. Um, it broke my heart, but I actually had to uninstall my Ningham Farms map. I've still got the save game listed in my save games, but I had to uninstall the map to install this one. Um, and the only reason I uninstalled Ningen and installed this one, as bad as I hated to, because I really, really like Ningen Farms. It's a really, really good map. Um, is because I got bored. I guess you could say I got bored on there because I've been on there for so long and done so much on that map that I felt kind of stagnated. I guess you could say. Uh, it I just done so much on it that I didn't have nothing to do. I owned plenty of fields, plenty of equipment, but it just got to the point that to me I had nothing to do because it was the same exact stuff over and over again. Um, so let's see. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, down here. Let's turn 9 off. Did I get all of it? I did. It's getting dark on us. Can I squeeze through here without crashing? Nope. Hit the tree. Come on. Oh, I hear a siren outside. What's up, Lane? Glad to see you getting in on one. I'm fertilizing on the Michamp, Michamp, however you say it. It's alright, Nathan. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Take care. See, I can't see the field color. I hope I'm getting everything. So, y'all seen a minute ago, I'll go in and look at the map in a minute, see if I got everything. Crap, crap, crap. Turn, turn, turn. This is something nice about this map, is just because it's got all these roads, like the one you see on my left here, it doesn't mean that cars drive on them. The cars stick to certain roads, which is super nice. Means they're not getting in your way all the time. Um, Now the main road that runs through by my one of my grass fields up there in my Verherman grass fields. Now that road, cars do drive on, which is annoying. Trying to get over between those fields, but it does help that most fields on the map cars don't drive through. So that is quite nice. Um, I've started a new trend, you could call it, here lately on my maps of actually having a low amount of money. Normally, I have a lot of money. Oh yeah, I think I did see you say that. I think it was. Oh, okay. So you're the one, you were in there with us when we played Saturday, Elaine. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was you. That's cool. Um, man, that stream was lit, wasn't it? That was a crazy day. Like, I don't know what happened to my game, why I couldn't see the trucks. Like, I bought all those trucks that y'all was playing with, and it wouldn't even show them to me. It literally would not let me see that they were even there. That really, like, ticked me off, too, because I wanted to drive those trucks. That's the reason I bought them. I wanted to jump one. You know, I've not been on Lone Oak in a while. I know I'd have to delete a map to get enough storage space to re-download it. But with Lone Oak, the thing is, it takes me forever to set that map up. Um, I'm not opposed to doing one. I'll definitely look into it because I'm not opposed to doing it. It just might kind of suck for y'all watching just because it takes forever to set it up. Because when I do it, I well, no, actually, I'm wrong. I take that back. It wouldn't be that bad just because I forgot that the reset point is on the farm. So that actually wouldn't be too bad to do. But I completely replace everything on that map, typically. If you're talking the amount of mods that you can have, I don't think so. Um, just because your storage on your game, as far as your PlayStation goes, or whatever, is not the mod storage that you have is not determined by the uh, storage of the game of the console. It's determined by Sony or Microsoft, determine which console you're using. Um, so I don't think it would. Somebody that knows more about hard drive storage and stuff might tell you different, but as far as my knowledge goes, no, it wouldn't benefit you any as far as your mod storage goes. Um, so yeah. Okay, there you go. Lane answered the question for me. Hey, thanks for jumping in, Roblox. Take care of yourself, buddy. Um, I don't have an external on mine. Uh, but right there's that. Right there's he answered the question for me. Right there, Jace. That's that's cool, Roblox. You need to go to sleep, buddy. You go right ahead. You've been in here since the beginning, so it is all fine with me. And I can't see a thing, but I'm fertilizing anyways. Um, And the reason I've heard and been told that they only allow us so many mods is because if not, I think it's gonna break the console. Hopefully, with this new generation of consoles that's supposed to be coming out, we won't have that problem. We'll actually be able to have more storage and more mods, but that's something we'll just have to see when the new consoles finally do come out, whenever that'll be. Um, oh, you're good, Roblox. Go ahead. Um, so, like I said, we'll just have to see when the new consoles come out, whenever that is. I had to guess it's probably going to be towards the holiday season this year, probably towards Thanksgiving, Christmas time. Um, that's typically when they come out, and Giants is pushed off releasing another farming simulator. So that's going to be my guess. Is they're waiting on the new consoles to come out, which this is something that's been talked about a lot on YouTube by different gamers. But I'd say that's probably the case. Is they're waiting on the new consoles to come out, which will probably come out later this year. Why'd I turn the lights off? Um, that's probably what it is. But like I said, hopefully we'll be able to have more. That's something we'll just have to figure out once they come out. But hopefully we'll be able to. We can always dream. You want to see people dreaming, begging for mods? There's some groups on Facebook. That's all. That's what you see most of the time. Is did I actually drive through that wall? Oh no, I drove over top of it. Um, it's people. Crap, stuck on something. Is people begging for mods? Uh, Thank you, Jace. I appreciate that. It it tried to hide your comment for some reason. Like I don't know why. It said held for review, and I was just like, why hold that comment for review? All she's doing is asking people to like and subscribe. So I went in and hit the show button for you. Uh, I've got I got a few moderators that I punched their stuff in to make them moderators, but I don't think none of them's in here. I haven't seen them yet. Um, but I don't know why it tried to hide your comment, but I made it show it for you. I do appreciate you saying that too. 'Cause channels grew a lot in the last few days, and it's pretty crazy to me still. Pretty much all live, so they're not edited together, and they don't have the fancy intros and outros and all that jump cuts and this and that and the other. But I'm on PlayStation 4, and I don't use capture card or anything like that to. Why am I folding that in? I got another field to do. I just try to make the you know show off what you can do with a console the best way I know how. Like I said, the main purpose for this series was just to show off the equipment that I use on maps and like how I pick it. Like I said earlier, that was actually requested by DJ. But a 30-minute equipment tour video to me is kind of boring in a way because yeah, it achieves the purpose of the video. It shows you the equipment that I have and why I have it. But I like playing Farming Simulator. I mean, let's be real. Um, that's something we all love to do. So to me, it's more fun to jump in, do a 2-hour live stream, where you guys can jump in and comment and, you know, and I can talk to you, and, you know, if I do something and you don't know why, I can explain it. I'm sure there's a context to that, but it's not none of my business. But that does stink. I wish you could still have one, but you know, you gotta listen to your mama. Mamas know best. Everybody says that, and a lot of people goes, oh, you know, yada this, yada that. Mamas know best. I visited mine actually the last 2 days in a row because that's where the trailer that I used to move that bed for today for somebody is actually was at my mother's. So I always say, treat your mom as well. Come on, big brute, turn. Uh, yeah, like I said, treat your parents well. Love your parents. Do what they tell you. If you still live with them, you're underage. Do what they tell you. They're looking out for your best interest. Believe me, I learned the hard way on a lot of things that they know what they're talking about. You know, I'm a little older now, and you're fine, Jay. I'm a little older. You know, I actually have my own things to worry about now. You know, house, vehicle, all that stuff, and I kind of, I kind of learned the hard way. You know, mama and daddy knows something. They've been there, done that. They've lived longer. They know what they're talking about. So always listen to your parents. Make sure they know you love them. How did we get into another sappy subject? Good lord. I always end up on a sappy topic, and I don't know why. They say it is what it is. I'm just guessing where that spot that I missed is. I will look in a minute to see if I got it. Gotta push my sleeves up. Getting a little warm in my house. Let's see which direction do I need to go. This way. Come on. Don't hit the brakes. Oh, too far. Now you're not gonna see me do this right here very often. Mainly because I stink at doing anything in first person. I can't fit through gates. I crash into stuff. So yeah, doing first person, not my cup of tea. You're not gonna see me do that very often. Oh, so what maps would I recommend? Um, okay, that poses a question. Do you want American or European? And do you want small fields or large fields? Those two questions will determine the answer. No, you don't have to pay money to be a channel moderator. All it takes is for the channel owner, which, you know, like with this channel would be me, DJ's channel would be DJ, you know, the channel, whoever owns and runs the channel, to go in and make you a channel moderator is all it takes. Um, American map, large fields. Okay. In that case, my most likely suggestion to you for good maps would be Lone Oak, obviously. Um, Stone Valley 2X when it comes out, um, which I've not even seen, so we'll both get to experience that one. Um, Trying to think here, what would be some other good ones? I played Welkers before it was updated. Um, Welkers is a decent map. It's actually based off their real world farm, so it's actually a pretty good one. Um, and if you just want like outrageous, crazy fields, Doll Ranch is a good one. Um, Literally, I did a Doll Ranch game save one time. This is before I started doing a lot, anything with videos really. Um, and I think I put 4 combines in one field, and it still took them like 2 or 3 hours to actually get the field done. So, I believe there's only 6 or 7 fields on Doll Ranch, and that's it. But that one field takes up like half the map. So, that's a good one. Trying to think of some more maps that would be good for you that are American. Because we don't have a lot of American maps. Most of them European. Which, I mean, that's where Giants is from, but still. Um, Probably the best American map out right now is going to be Lone Oak. That's going to be the best map out right now for consoles that's American. Uh, Crap, what am I doing? Um, that's probably going to be your best bet if you want an American map right now. Um, there's a lot of hype around Stone Valley 2X. I've not seen it other than what DJ's talked about it. That's actually all I've seen of it, is what he said about it. But until it comes out, Lone Oak's going to be your best bet for an American map right now. I said you could do Doll Ranch, you could do Welkers. But Lone Oak is definitely the best American map out right now, probably. There's a lot of different maps you could go with, but that's going to be your best bet for American large fields. Now you could do, European, do small fields. There's tons of them, but we just don't have a lot of American maps. I'm kind of curious for the MN Millennial Farmer map. I'd like to see it. Um, that I think it's Mapper's Paradise is doing. I'd like to see it. I'd say it's going to be really, really nice. From what I've seen, anyways. And then I can't remember the modder, but there's a modder doing Tom Pemberton's farm. They've not shared a whole lot on it right now because it's in the way, way early stages. That map's 6 months down the road, at least. But the few things that they have said or showed of it, I'd say it's going to be pretty good. But, like I said, over the last like 10 minutes is going to be, if you're wanting to do American with good size fields, if I could talk, is gonna be Lone Oak right now. Now, I will endorse the Australian map from Aussie Farmer. I know it's Australian, it's not American, but that map is great. I'm really impressed with it. Now, the biggest downfall that I seen with the Ningen Farms map, it's the Australian map, which was cool to see in the first place, but the biggest downfall I seen with it was the fact that for the size fields that are on that map, the main the main farmyard is maybe the size of the second level of my farmyard on this map. That's it. And the animals are built into the main farmyard, which isn't a problem, but you know, when you're needing machines that are the largest in the game, you know, the farmyard needs to be bigger. And I know it's based off of a real world farm too, but you know, I I sold basically everything off the main farm and moved the farmyard, took a field, turned it into the farmyard, and just kept the house for it. And actually, no, I actually moved the house too. I sold the house and moved the house too, um, because it just wasn't the main farmyard wasn't big enough for the equipment I had to run to make that farm work. Um, I kind of thrilled DJ when I was doing that map because I plowed two fields together. One was kind of small, the other one was pretty good sized, and I made this it just enormous field. It took me probably a good 2 hours to plant it, and I was running the Borgo 100-foot Powerlink hoe drill. It took me like 2 hours to plant that field. It took me probably 2 or 3 hours to harvest that field, running a minimum of 2 combines. And I think I was running the 20-some thousand liter John Deeres at the time. It just took forever to get done. But I planted barley. I want to say it was in that field, but I can't remember. It's in, I want to say it's in one of my videos on Ningen Farms, but it may not be. Don't hold me to that, because I don't remember if I videoed any part of that field or not. But that field produced uh, almost 400,000 liters of crop. That the field that I plowed two together to make. It was so big. I literally made about 3 or 4 trips to the silo running a 140,000 liter road train. Yeah, the semi truck did not like that load behind it, which it didn't have to go far, but the fact of the matter was it just didn't like it. That's something cool that you can do if you're on a large map that's got plenty of room to make turns and everything. Is pick you a semi truck. Make sure it's got plenty of horsepower though. Don't get one that's got 300 horsepower because you're not gonna move this load. A load like that. I think I was using the SX Heavy when I did that road train, and it was only 2 trailers. You guess what trailers I used? You know what? I won't even make you guess. It was the 70,000 liter black sheep modding trailers, the BSM trailers. Um, Hooked one to the truck, hooked the BSM dolly up, and hooked another BSM trailer up. But that fit, it looked so correct to the map. It was amazing. That SX Heavy has got the big snorkels on it. It's got the big push bar in the front. Then you turn around and you throw the two big large BSM trailers behind it, hooked up by a dolly, and it looks Australian. It fits in with the map perfectly. This map, not gonna do that on it. You ain't gonna get that kind of a road train around on this map. It's just not doable. You know, the roads are too small, and this map probably 1x by 1x. This map's not very big. Anyways, so you ain't gonna do a whole lot on this map anyways. As far as big road trains go. In actuality, I don't even have a grain trailer on this map. The only trailer I've got is the Joskin, whatever. Speaking of which, we need to get that trailer, actually. Okay, that was the last thing I bought. Yeah, I'm skipping through. I said I wouldn't do that, but I'm doing it. Yeah, we'll take the little... It's stout enough to pull that trailer. Watching the older ones, you can see this is different from me. I'm not usually one for a small map like this, where things are tight, everything like that. I'm used to running the big American maps, big fields, you know, the biggest and baddest of all the equipment that you can get. You know, the 100-foot hoe drills, the quad tracks, Steigers, 9RXs. And truth be told, in actuality, that 100-foot Paralink hoe drill, the quad track can run it, the Steiger can run it, the 9RX can run it. They've all got over 600 horsepower. The 9RX, I can't remember the exact horsepower on it, with the large engine. Now, the quad track and the Steiger are basically the exact same tractor, just one has tracks and one don't. They have the exact same engine options. They go up to a 620, which is 692 horsepower, I believe, if I remember correctly. Those have got enough power to run it, just like the 9RX does. But when I was running the 100-foot Borgo hoe drill, I was running the Big Bud 747 on doubles to run that seeder. That thing just takes that much horsepower. It says it takes 600, but I was using an 1100 horsepower tractor to run it. That's my suggestion on that particular seeder. Is if you're gonna run it, you're gonna be on a big enough map already if you're running that particular seeder, because that thing requires a huge map for it to even be used to it. Just go ahead and do the Big Bud 747. Now, depending on if the field has gates and how big the roads are and all that, will determine your wheel choices. If you've got enough space and want to run trips, run trips. I don't ever do it, but to me that's a little too much. It's a little wide, a little excessive. But if you like trips, go for it. Me, I always run doubles on it. I was running doubles on a lot of tractors for a while, but you know, more mods have come out now. It's got floaters on them and stuff, and I prefer the floaters to the American doubles. That you're seeing on a lot of these newer mods. I prefer the floaters to the American duels. You know, they call them, because they're different than the duels that we had on the in-game tractors. So, me personally, I prefer the floaters. You know, that's why this combine has the 1,000 singles on it. Is they're kind of a floater style single. Uh, you know, the 380 Magnum I got, it's got floaters. The Puma sitting right there has got, they're not actually floaters, I think they're just wide tires maybe, but they look almost like a floater style tire. So they they got put on it. And no, I will not do first person combining because I suck. And I will miss a lot. Because they're running these 45-foot draper headers just too wide for the camera when you're doing first person for you to be able to see what you're doing. It's sneaky. But it's just the way it is. Like I can't even run the QRS or QS9 corn header that I'm running on the smaller combine. I can't even run it in first person because I can't see. To me, I have to be able to see what I'm doing before I'll run any kind of first person. This stuff has still not finished growing. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. Where is my tractor? There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of this field, just like I did with the combine. And I will actually go get a tractor and the loading. Actually, no. We're actually going to switch to... Yeah, I'm skipping through tractors and stuff now. Crap. There we go. We're going to come down here to this little jewel. We're going to tear that grass into hay. I'm probably like maxed out my storage on my hay and grass. If so, we'll try to put an extension up. Make the silo bigger. Or we may just, well, no, I'm not going to sell that silo, that's for sure. Got too much stuff in it. I'd have to get a 70,000 liter trailer and move stuff, and it would still probably take me forever. Take me 4 or 5 loads per thing to get everything moved. I might do that one of these days off screen. I'm not gonna put y'all through that though. That'll definitely be an off-screen project sometime. I don't know when, but I'll get around to it eventually. Being off work, I got nothing else to do. This is pretty much what I do with my day. I play farm sim. Unless I need to go do something. We down to just 2. Who's watching? If you're still watching, let me know. It says there's only 2 of you watching. I plan on going for another 30 minutes if you're still here and want to stay. You know, I probably won't finish the harvest on this stream just because, you know, we still have all the fields to go. And there's 9 of them. I will pull the other combine out though and start running double combines. And at that point, I may start carting. Um, I do tend to do that. I tend to cart. Now that don't make any sense. How is that combine leaving it wider in between swaths than the small combine does? Glad you're still here. Hey, I'm telling you, that's a good map, dude. That's a real good map. Uh, Oxy knocked it out of the park with that one. Um, his other maps I've seen he's working on are supposed to be even better, which, you know, Sandy Bay's supposed to be getting sent off to testing sometime, you know, anytime if it hasn't been already. Uh, it's supposed to be even better. I've not seen it other than the PC version, so I don't know, but I love Lone Oak though. I loved it. I had an amazing game save on Lone Oak. And to be completely honest, I'm not positive that my game save on Lone Oak is not still on my PlayStation, to where I could reinstall the map and take back off where I was. Um, Now it's been probably a few months since I've been on Lone Oak, so I'd have to do a lot of reconfiguring with my equipment and stuff, but I kind of want to get back on it now. You've got me talking about Lone Oak, and I want to play it. Yeah, Sandy Bay's supposed to be the bomb. I've said the only thing I've seen's been DJ's Let's Plays on the PC version, but it's supposed to be the bomb. It was his Let's Play this morning or yesterday morning one. Like the last one, well, the last couple that he done. I started to watch it. It was this morning actually. I remember now because I showed my girlfriend the intro that he done on it because we just sat down for breakfast when I was watching it, and before it popped up his DJ Goham logo and everything. As soon as the video starts, you just hear, "Mom, I can see my house from here," and it's him in the helicopter. It's pretty funny. I about fell over laughing. It was hilarious to me. That map's pretty awesome from what I've seen with him playing it. I may do a similar setup to his, but you can pretty much tell already what I'm about to say. Mine's going to be a case for him. But at the same time, what he can do with his PC is ridiculous. He's talked about his PC a lot in his streams when people ask about it. Let me tell you, DJ right there, that dude's got a wicked PC. That thing, he talked about the cost it was to build it one time, and I think he said the cost to build his PC that he uses for his actual gameplay, I think it is. I believe his gameplay PC is over 3,000 plus 30 some $100 or more, and his FS News one still cost 20 some $100 to build. I mean, he's put the best of the best of both of his PCs, so it's ridiculous what he can do with them. Just Sandy Bay's it's supposed to be awesome. We shall see when we get it. Which shouldn't be too much longer, I wouldn't think. More than likely, it'll take about a week for it to get into testing. From the time Oxy sends it in, it'll probably take about a week for it to get into testing. Something similar to around a week or something, probably. And then, depending on how many times it fails, will determine how long it takes for it to come out. Because, I mean, you know how maps are, they always fail. At least the first couple of times they go into testing. Oh, don't right. So, you know, I'd say Sandy Bay's probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks out, more than likely, for consoles. Now, don't take that to heart, because I don't know anything from Oxy. I don't know anything from Giants, so just with what time DJ had said he was supposed to send, Oxy was supposed to send it in, and knowing roughly the waiting time for the testing list, and knowing how maps fail most of the time, I know that more than likely it's gonna be at least a few weeks. But it'll be the best version that it can be when we get it. So it'll be worth the wait when we get it. I want to see Stone Valley 2X. That's one that I'm getting kind of pretty hype about, waiting on it. By Lancy Boy. That map is supposed to be killer. DJ, I believe, is supposed to be doing a live stream with Lancy Boy on Stone Valley 2X. So, I'm kind of excited to see that come out. It's going to be pretty nice. Why is she knocking on the door? My girlfriend just got home. So, yeah, it's about a 2 week. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Doing him doing the actual live stream with the creator of the map. That's gonna turn out. That should be a really good stream. And that's the opportunity to get in there and ask questions. What do you want to see? What questions do you have about the map? That's the best time to get in there and find them out, is to get on that stream and actually ask the creator himself. So, yeah, girlfriend come home, she's gonna laugh at me, make fun of me, but she does it out of love, I'm sure. But trying to get the last of this done up here so that we can get it all collected. So, oh, bright lights. She turned my living room lights on. I had them off all this time. They're bright. Yep. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more right here to get this perfect. To get this all the way it needs to be here. It's gonna be a huge windrow. It'll work though. As long as it's small enough that the loading wagon can pick it up, that's all that matters. Yep. 3 windrows for an entire field. That's pretty good. Let's see. Get this last little bit right here. There we go. Now we're gonna pull over here. We need to lift it. I forgot you can't fold this one unless you lift it first. Stop. There's the combine. Truck. There we go. No, I don't want the Primos 5000. I want the loading wagon. The doors and the one's closed up. Take this big 1050 pin up and get it taken care of. Get that all picked up. We'll push out about another 10 to 15 minutes is what we'll push out, and we'll probably call it at that point. And I'll if I can talk plain English, I'll probably finish the harvest off screen. But the harvest wasn't the main point of the video. It was just a little bit of harvest we have done. It's just a good byproduct of the fact that I like to run 2-hour streams, even though my equipment tours, which is what this series is supposed to be, is only taking about 30 minutes to 45 to do. Alex is actually getting everything. This is awesome. Now you see one of the reasons why I missed some. Why I love. We'll go back and get it. Why I love this loading wagon. Because even though it's not the PC or crazy loading wagon with the windrower, it does a good job. So I very much like this windrower. Wish we could get the crazy loading wagon with the windrower built into it. Now that would be sweet. We will see. Well, I know that model never come to console, but at least we can have the mods that we do have. Giants is pretty pretty strict on the mods they let on console. Why they allow certain mods and certain others not, I don't know, but does silage make good money? Um, well, this map, I've never actually sold it. Um, eh, it can. Um, if you do a big enough harvest of it, then you're probably gonna make like decent money. Um, I usually don't sell silage because I usually tend to do a cow farm, even if I only do a small number like I am right now. Um, I mean, you can make money off of it. It just, you know, do you want to put in enough work to do a lot of it? Um, if you're in the pursuit of making money quickly off of crops with, you know, and stuff without, you know, using the subsidy or however to cheat money in, your best bet's going to be to do, you know, soybeans, cotton, something like that. I mean, cotton takes a lot of money to get into, but uh, silage can make you a lot of money. But like I said, you just have to put enough work in. Um, like I said, I normally don't sell silage. I usually use my silage for making TMR. Most of the time I don't even actually make silage. I used to buy anything mod and buy TMR, but this map I decided to do, oh crap, I hit that car. I decided to do, actually do, make hay, make silage, collect straw, and so I'm actually doing a, actual silage pit over there. I'm not going to do any more silage for quite a while on this map just because of the fact that I have way too much. I have 400,000 liters easily of silage. And this tractor cannot make that turn. That there's just not enough cows to use that much silage in TMR for a while, so I think when I mix it with fairly low TMR right now, I'm fixing maybe 9,000 liters of silage. So it's not, I'm not making a lot. To get back to the main point of your question about silage, Caleb, the thing with silage is the fact that a lot of it is determined by, you know, of course you have to go by the prices of the VGA for it, unless you sell anything mod. But the VGA will actually, you won't get paid until midnight, and the VGA can only hold 50,000 liters. So if you're trying to push more than 50,000 liters, you're going to have to be going back and constantly pumping money into, or pumping more and more silage into the machine at the VGA that processes it. The amount of silage I've done on this map would take me forever to try to do. So you ain't gonna see me selling it probably. the DJ does it quite a bit. He makes it and sells it. Um, thought there was a piece of hay there that I missed. Well, like I said, I don't sell very much on as far as silage goes. Most of the time I'm doing, if I'm selling anything, it's going to be grain. I've done corn a time or two, but I just don't do a whole lot selling, period, unless I need to. But uh, made the straw the crap brain fart the windrow too wide. Oh, and this thing's gonna fill up before I get done. Oh yeah, filled up again. So what we will do is we will finish getting all this hay off of this field, and then we'll call it. Kind of a real long story short, Caleb, but it does pay off to do silage. If you do enough of it, it money right then. You better off selling grain, but you can make plenty doing it if you're willing to wait till midnight to get your money. Let's see. I did not know that there was any left in that. Whoops. I want to pick up some more hay anyway, so no big deal. I may move the silo off screen. I might just take it and put it in this hay field right there. So we'll see. Lift the pickup, swing back around, get the last over here because we're right. It's gonna be right on our 2-hour mark, which is perfect. Oh, tractor's struggling. There we go. Alright. Well, guys, that. Guess I will. We'll call it there. We might do a another episode in a couple of days, but that's gonna be it. Uh, Appreciate everyone watching, all the comments, the interaction, any likes and subscriptions that y'all have done. I appreciate it. And that will do it. We will see y'all later. Bye.